And we're rolling up and down the fingers. If we don't have a bandage on our hands, I guess. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And across the knuckles. And today we're back to the fingers, index finger and thumb. And middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Move to the other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And let's toss the ball up in the air. Alternating hands, heights, speeds, sides, backs, fronts. And 3, gotta drop it at least once. 2, and 1 on the floor. Assess how the feet are feeling. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Press on each. Going across. Slide it across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and slide the ball across the top of the heel. Press on the ball just below the first knuckle, at the side of the top of the heel, and in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release. Reassess. Go to the other foot 3 times. Knuckles. Slide across. Bring it to the top of the heel, pivot on toes. Press down in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release. Reassess. Get rid of the ball. And let's do some windmills. No, some wood chops. Through the middle, 7 times. Hinging at the waist, keeping the spine neutral. And then come up and go across. 1, 2. 7 times. And then to the other side and across. And shake the tree. And 3, 2, 1, center. Deep breath in, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step to one side and gather in starlight. And center. Do the same, the other direction. And center. We'll walk, march, or jog. So today we got chair yoga. So if you want to do rapid squats, as I do think I will do, go right ahead. Or anything else, including exactly what you're doing. Be safe. Whatever you do. Like Tibetans in the after class. And I'm going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. That's 10. 20. And 30. Take 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers, bring them up over the head. Reach up. Come on back down, bend back if you can. Come on back to center. Let's do what we did yesterday. Unlock the hand, bring it down to the side as you bend to one side. Palm up in the air. And then go to the other side. Come back to center, relock the fingers. Bring the hands down to the chest and push out. And down. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the hands up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. A little higher. Come on down and shrug. And roll back. On the W, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Release. Extend the arms. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, bring the hands into your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Rotate in one direction. And then the other. Thumbs are up, thumbs are down. Bring one arm across the body, press in at the elbow. And then the other. First arm behind the head, press down and in on the elbow. Then the other. Oh, both elbows in. Go side to side. Come on down, rotate the neck. Reverse direction. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Tuck in your chin. Look to one side. Drop your chin to the collarbone. Then look up. Come back to center. Chin is still tucked. Look the other way. Drop it. Look up. And come back to center. And let's do a side lunge. We'll get those pigeon pecs in. It's a Booyah stick day. And then the other way. Come on back with the feet. Hinge at the waist. Unlock the knees. Let the hands drop. Stretch the hamstrings. Turn to one side. As you come up, turn to one side. Press on the back heel. And then the other. Come back to center and let's grab that stick. For some Booyah stick activity, starting with the flip-flop. And then, yeah, bring it down to the waist and rotate outwards in a big circle. And reverse direction. Go laterally in one direction. And then the other. Bring the stick behind the back in the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. Lean back if you're able to, otherwise just keep twisting. And come up, tuck in that chin and peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the neck. Rotate the body, but keep the head and hips facing forward. Grab the stick, bring it up overhead, down below the waist, back overhead, and behind the body if you can. Otherwise, just to the top of the head. 2. 4, 5, one more, 6. Then bring it up to the shoulders, palms are facing out, flop the wrists. And push out. Bring a stick to one side, grab the top or near the top and swing it behind you. Bring it to the other arm and do the same. Bring the stick center in front, hold on with 2 hands, 1 hand, or a finger or 2. And come up on your toes and back on your heels, holding for about a second in each position. And let's do it 15 times. And 15. All right, let's either keep the stick in one hand for balance, or if you can, bring it up to your shoulders. Put all your weight on one side, one foot, the other foot, the toes are on the ground to start. Try to see if you can lift them up and balance. Again, if you need to, hold on to the stick with it on the ground. And then move that leg around if you can. And then start moving the stick if you can. Three, 2, 1. Same thing on the other side, either on the floor, at the shoulder, starting with the toes. This is as far as you feel comfortable going. Just stay there. Otherwise, move it around. Three, 2, 1, and down. All right, let's grab a chair for some chair yoga. I'm going to start with some cat-cow stretches. Put your hands on your knees, you're in the middle of the chair, tuck in your chin, round your back. Cat. Lift your head, arch your back, cow, 1. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. And cow. Sit up straight. Bring the arms up overhead. And stretch and breathe in. Out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Let's bend forward, bring your hands to the floor or towards the floor. Can't reach it. And back towards the floor and back, down and back, down, back, down, back. One more time. And back. Now bring your left hand inside your left foot. Raise your right hand up in the air and look at it. And let's take 5 breaths. Now bring your right hand inside your right foot, raise your left hand and look up at it and take 5 breaths. Come on up. Bring your left leg over your right leg so that your left ankle is right above your right knee. Put your hands on your left knee and bend into, at the waist, hinge, bend into that leg. Pushing down on the knee. And breathing. Let's take 3 deep breaths. And come up. And then bring your right leg over your left leg. Again, hands are on the knee. Hinge at the waist. And take 3 breaths. Come on up. Grab the back of the chair with both hands sitting sideways and twist towards your back arm. And release. And twist. And release. One more time. Twist. And release. So let's go the other way. Grabbing the back of the chair, looking back towards the back arm, twisting. And release. Twist. Release. And one more time. And release. All right, let's stay seated for our Hatha breathing. We inhale through the nose, nice and deep, pushing the diaphragm down and getting it into the belly. And then we're going to release through the mouth, making the sound ha. For as long as we can, 10 to 12 seconds if you can. We're going to do 5 rounds of this. Ready? Inhale. Excellent. Stand up. Get the chair out of the way. Rub those hands together. Cultivating chi. Much easier to do that Hatha breath when you haven't done something aerobic just before, isn't it? And Omachigo. Center. 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. Pausing and sending it out. Centering. 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. Go down, gather chi up from the earth. And Namaste.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, Mira, you're welcome. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, Nina, you too. Take care. Bye-bye. And Don, I know you're headed out.
Thank you, Tom.
And you're welcome, Hal. Great to see you.
Okay.
Maureen is here. Jonathan's here. Great. And Bill and Marlene. Even you'll great. We're going to do some yin yoga. No, we're not. We're going to do some 5 Tibetans. And I am going to switch the camera and remind you that if you care to not do these spins, just twist at the waist and swing the arms, but otherwise up to 11. And when you're done, take 2 deep breaths. I'm going to move the camera to the floor where I shall meet you. And we're going to lie back. Hands are by the side with the palms facing straight ahead and on the floor or underneath the small of the back if you need support there, underneath the head if you need support at the neck. Soles of the feet are on the floor in the modified position. Head, neck, and shoulders come up at the same time as the soles. And right back down in unmodified, regular. Head, neck, and shoulders up, legs are extended and come up. I will do 6 modified, 5 regular. Starting now. And when you're done, I think I did 5 regular, 7 regular, 5 modified. Take 2 breaths. Something like that. And anyway, you roll them up on your knees. Hands are on the back of the thighs or on the glutes. You can just lean back at the knees if you don't want to do a back extension, but if you can, extend back, come forward. And that's 2. And when you're done, take 2 breaths. I'm going to keep going there. I love this time of year because it means I can do Tibetans outside. There's nothing like Tibetans outside. All right. You're sitting down. Hands are either by your side with the fingers facing forward or behind you with the fingers facing away. You find that easier. In a modified position, again, the soles of the feet are on the floor. Unmodified, legs are extended. Either way, we're coming up into an inverted table, and that's 1, 2. Sorry, I kept going. That was 12 for me. When you're done, take 2 breaths. And roll over onto all 4s. In the modified version, just go into a cobra. Unmodified. Start at a down dog and come into an up dog. That'll be 1. I'll do 6 of these and 5 modified. 2. And 11. When you're done, come around. Cross your legs, however feels right this morning. And we're going to rotate at the waist, either sitting up or bending over. 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other. Starting now. And when you're done, reverse the position of the legs. What goes in front goes behind, what goes on top goes below. I'm going to do 5 in the original direction, 6 in the reverse, pausing on the last round to stretch out in front and do 2 rounds of box breathing, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. And we'll do the same on over the left knee and over the right. Starting now. And I'm stretching out. And doing my breathing. Going to the left knee. And then the right knee. And coming up, something up.
Thanks, Tom. Have a good
Hey.
rest of the weekend.
You too, Suzanne. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Jonathan, take care. Have a good one. Good to see you on a
See you on
Saturday.
Monday.
Yep. Al,
Thanks,
great
Tom.
to see you.
Thank you.
Maureen?
I couldn't keep up with it, or I had a stopping part of it.
Okay.
But anyway, I thank you.
Yeah, you know, it'll take a while to get back into it, but just stop whenever you have to.
Yeah,
And, you know, gradually it'll come back.
okay. Thank you. Have a
Okay,
great
good.
day.
Great to see you.
Okay,
Right.
bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.